Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Scatterbrian, the Ray Bradford podcast. I am Ray Bradford, of course, your host with the most on the coast. I hope everybody is doing good. Hope y'all had a great week. It's been eventful on my end. Has it been eventful? Don't let me lie to you. I don't think it's been too eventful. I did the same thing. But, back locked in, back focused. I done wrote a new song. You know what? I got to get on this YouTube page and I gotta put more videos of me actually playing bass, like on the YouTube page, because I'm sure people who watch this page be like, this dude is not a musician, bro. Where is he playing bass and where he writing music? But yeah, I wrote a new song, man. That looked like it feel not look like. Well, yeah, it looked like it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep it. At first, I was thinking about giving it away, but I got to really sit with it and thinking about it. No, I'm gonna keep it because it feel like a Southern soul vibe, right? Like a Southern soul vibe. But I like, you know what? I just keep it. It'll be different than what everything else I'm doing, so I'm gonna keep that joint. But it's gonna be a nice song, man. Nice song. I'm probably gonna feature my boy Jacob Campbell on there, cause that's up his speed. That's up his speed, man. I ain't got the budget to go get the big name acts. I ain't got the budget, man. Uh, yeah, man. I got a call the other day. I said my week ain't been eventful, but it slick has been eventful. Got a call the other day by my niece. Goddamn, got the flu. Got the flu, man, and it messed me up, man. She just looked. They called me on FaceTime. She just looked down. I ain't used to seeing her look down like that because she's so bubbly, man. She either in that room on that doggone pad and computer, or she just up and bubbly. But yeah, man, family is yeah, man, it means the world, man. So if you got your family, this is the week to be around your family and kick it with your family. It's Thanksgiving week, man. It's Nana Pudding week, man. It's Nana Pudding week, man. And if I got beef early on, I want to address the beef that I got with the world. This beef with anybody in the world. I'm talking about from California to Nantucket, Timbuktu, anywhere in Asia, uh, all them places, Africa, Antarctica, South America, anywhere, any of the Caribbeans. If you say banana pudding don't supposed to have bananas in it, we got beef, real beef. How you eating banana pudding without bananas? Huh? How you eating banana puddings without bananas? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. You just eating cream pudding or cookie pudding. That's what somebody on Facebook said. They said you eating cookie pudding. That show what it is. It's cookies. You eating soft cookies with some little cream on it. Put them nanas in there. Get a little texture about your life. A little texture. Get you a little potassium for your blood. You need a little potassium. Y'all is it's weird, man. People say fish don't go with spaghetti. I was raised to see fish with spaghetti, chicken with spaghetti, spaghetti by itself. What else people say don't go together? I can something that people eat all the time that I didn't used to think went together. Fish and grits, because I always thought grits was a breakfast item. I always thought grits was a breakfast item, but it turns out that grits ain't exactly a breakfast item. Grits may be an all around item. I started eating shrimp and grits when I would go to these gigs, and that's how I started eating catfish. So I go to if it's just I go somewhere and I ain't got nothing to eat that I normally would like fuck it, I'll try it. Like I was in college. This is an example. I was in college, poor student in college. Ooh, poor. I'm talking about dirt poor. And all I had was I think I used all my bonus bucks. At USM, we get these things called bonus bucks. I think I used all them, so I couldn't go nowhere and get no burger, no pizza, no wings. I had to go to the actual calf. And I went to the calf and they had fried catfish. Had never ate fish a day in my life. For 18 years, I had never touched a fish. Never touched a fish, man. Never. I said, well, I'm super hungry. That's all I got to eat. Let me try the fish. Try the fish. It changed my life. So then, fast forward to a few years later, probably a few years ago, I tried shrimp and grits for the first time. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. But I didn't think fish and grits went together. I really don't see how shrimp and grits go together. Even when I eat it, it still don't like, to me, it don't register that it go together. So I understand when people say bananas don't go in banana pudding. But the name says banana pudding. You put the goddamn bananas in the pudding and you eat it. My mama made the best banana pudding I ever had in my life. God doggone, I miss my mama. That doggone banana pudding dog sent me up. But you know who came in a close second? I said she was in that kitchen watching mama. She was watching mama. My sister is close second with that banana pudding. Now, I'm telling you, she know how to whip it up. I gotta go buy all the ingredients this week. I think I'm going Tuesday. Hopefully, everything still be in the store. But that's something I want to ask people, man. I would love them to know. Do you purchase? So how do you do Thanksgiving? Do you Do you buy all the food? Do one person buy all the food, or do you hey, you make this, you get with your family. Say it's a family of 5, all grown people. So you got your mama, your daddy, uh, family of 6. Let's call it family of 6. So you got mama, daddy, and it's you and your significant other, and then it's your sibling and their significant other. So do y'all get in a group chat and say, well, y'all make this and that, we gonna make this and that, and then y'all make this and that, and then we all bring it, or do we all pitch in? Do we all pitch in on this, or do you just let mama and daddy buy all that, and y'all just go chill and help mama and daddy cook? Like how y'all do Thanksgiving? Cause my family, since my mama passed away, cause my dad passed away a while ago. I think 15, 16 years ago now. But since my mom passed away, I kind of just take it on myself. I buy all the food for Thanksgiving, but this the catch. This the catch. Since I'm buying everything, I ain't cooking a dang on thing. And not one thing. I ain't cooking it. I ain't touching it. Now this year I told her I'm gonna cook some. I may cook cabbage. I done figured out how to whip it up right now. I used to just kind of break my leaves off, wash them, and then cook my cabbage. But now I done figured out how to do them the fancy restaurant, do slice them real small and stuff. But so I may cook some cabbage this year. But other than that, I don't cook because I'm buying everything. If I'm supplying everything, why am I cooking? Huh? It don't make sense to me. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. But if I gotta buy it, I don't, if I gotta supply it, I ain't frying it. Holy Ghost. If I gotta supply it, I ain't frying it. What y'all, what is I wish, man, this is why I wish I had a co-host today so I could bounce the ideas off of it. Cause what's a normal Thanksgiving meal? For the last few years, a normal Thanksgiving meal with my family has been fried chicken. I gotta have that bird. Gotta have that bird. Gotta have that bird. That bird that don't fly. I gotta have it. Uh, Ham. I gotta have that swine. I rarely eat swine throughout the year, but the month of November to the end of November until the middle of December, I'm eating on ham. Y'all can say y'all don't eat leftovers. That's how y'all was raised, and I wasn't raised poor. I wasn't raised poor. I had a pretty nice middle class life. Nice middle class life. But we ate leftovers in my house. Especially Thanksgiving. Woo. If that ham, my mama cooked that ham, whatever that wasn't left, whatever wasn't ate on Thanksgiving Day, you ate that till it spoiled. Either it spoiled or it was gone. But so when people say that poor people thing, in my mind, I can't register with it being poor because I don't remember being poor. I don't personally remember being poor, so it feel like regular stuff to me. But yeah, so I got that bird, that ham. My sister cooked dressing, but I personally don't like dressing. I've never liked dressing. None of my life. I gotta have some type of greens, either cabbage, collard, mustard, turn. I gotta have some type of green. I like mac and cheese, and then a few years we were doing chicken spaghetti. That's maybe some southern stuff, but the chicken spaghetti, then regular spaghetti too. I'm a Getty man. My sister made great Getty. If nobody know what Getty is, that's spaghetti. That's spaghetti. They're good Getty. Get you some of that Getty this week now. Thursday, get you some Getty in your life now to get that. But and we cook Getty. Now that's the stuff that I partake in. My sister may whip up some giblet gravy. I don't even know what giblet gravy go on. She may whip up some. We don't even. I'm 34. Never ate turkey on Thanksgiving in my life. I did eat turkey on Thanksgiving one time over my cousin Toot house. I went over Toot house one time. Toot folks had cooked some fried turkey, and he gave me a few slices. But other than that, I ain't never ate turkey on Thanksgiving, so I don't even know why people call it Turkey Day, because we don't mess with the turkey. Probably should. I wouldn't have this if I did eat more turkey, but I don't mess with the turkey. I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, like what's a normal Thanksgiving spread in your house? I want to know. I want to know. If you ain't got no get it, I really can't come to your house though and eat Thanksgiving. This will be out Wednesday. I want to invite to somebody's house who got a good Thanksgiving spread. I want to invite. If your family got a good Thanksgiving spread, I want it. I want to come try it out. Cause maybe my family need to revamp. And it's wild cause it ain't in a big family no more. It's just me, my sister, and my niece. But like, and man, it's so crazy. My sister be cooking so much food for 3 people, bro. It's 3 people. Why we got all this food in here? This year I'm being smart. I'm buying 1 pack of chicken, 1 pack of ground beef for this getting. Like I'm being very frugal this year, man. Very frugal. Cause I just be splurging $200-300 on Thanksgiving food, and it's 3 of us. And my niece, and for the longest, my niece didn't even eat half the stuff we would eat. She wasn't eating no greens. She wasn't eating no dressing and all that stuff. But she like all that stuff now. But back then, she wasn't eating that stuff. Uh, but on a serious note, P Diddy, man. You know what? Before I get into P Diddy, nope, I ain't even gonna go into P Diddy. Cause I got a basketball game playing here while I'm watching that. I mean, while while I'm recording this. Colin Sexton think he's so good, bro. Anyway, uh, the NBA. Last week was a wild time in the NBA. Draymond is a wild boy. These folks testing AD, and AD done pushed this man like he was a rag doll. But I don't really want to focus on AD. I just want to focus on the fact that last week was a wild time in the NBA, and people were really trying to, like, I guess, fight or get it off their chest. Because AD pushed the boy, and then Bane run up on AD like he gonna do something. But the kicker of it all, I laughed at this video of Draymond choking Rudy Gobert. I laughed in my apartment for at least 39 to 45 minutes straight. My neighbors had to think I was crazy. Because the laugh wasn't a regular laugh. It was like a very high-pitched, shrill laugh. Because it just, bro. Bro, can you imagine being 7 feet tall and being choked and almost being not just choked, but being choked out? Can you imagine that? I'm 6'4" and couldn't imagine getting choked out. Like at 6'4", I'm probably taller than a, a good percentage of the world. Taller than a good percentage of the world. So that's why I feel like I couldn't imagine it. But 7 feet, I really couldn't imagine nobody choking me. How you gonna get up here, bro? How you gonna get up here to choke me? This man was choked out by a 6'7" man. And like, not only did Draymond like, it's different levels of choke, right? So you got like, you can choke somebody and you can just grab them like this with the one arm and choke them. Or you can like two arm choke them out. Or you can do like that lock there. But this man, Draymond, put his hand over here and really like locked in like that. He locked him in, bro. Locked him in, choked him out, and then and talked to him. One letting him go. One letting him go for at least 15 seconds. I ain't got the video to prove that it was 15 seconds, but it looked like every bit of 15 seconds. It looked like every bit of 15 seconds he choked that man out. Choked him back to 3 to 5 feet. He dragged him 3 to 5 feet, man. 3 to 5 feet, he dragged that man, choking. Now the kicker to all this is, everybody on the internet always saying, Draymond ain't really tough. He need to stop acting. Blah, 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 blah. This is my take on that. This is my take. How many times a man got to show you that he willing to do whatever the fuck he want to do for you to realize that he is what he is? This man done kicked people in the nuts. He done stomped on people. He done slammed people. He done grabbed a person by their jersey, slammed them on the ground, but tried to act like he was catching them at the same time. He done punched his teammate out. One punch sent the man to the ground. Then picked on Bron. He called his teammate a bitch to his face. Told him you a bitch and we were winning before you. We don't need you. And now he did this. Then he told Ant-Man before that, a game before that, he told Ant-Man, he fouled him and told him, God damn. He asked Ant-Man, what you wanted me to do? Ant-Man said, you don't foul me like that. You know what Draymond's response to Ant-Man was? You know, just take a wild guess for anybody watching this that ain't been keeping up with the NBA. Draymond's response to this man was, what the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do about it? In that order. This man is crazy, bro. He throw it off. But he really is what he is. So y'all need to stop saying he ain't tough. Like this he ain't tough mentality that we got going. Draymond ain't tough. He wouldn't laugh. Man, that boy is crazy, man. He'll punch on y'all. And if he really wasn't like that, why y'all ain't punched on him yet? Somebody got to punch on the man if he ain't tough. Come on, bro. That like me going out here every day talking to somebody and telling them, I'm going to punch you, I'm going to punch you, I'm going to punch you. But I never punch you. And then finally you punch me. You realize, oh, he ain't tough. But if somebody been telling you they gonna punch you and they keep punching you to see your reaction, he tough. He tough, brother. Y'all folks better realize that man is what he say he is. And stop playing with him, man. He is what he say he is. 5-game suspension, that is a little extreme. Because if you slow the clip down, it do look like Rudy Gobert tried to grab Clay by the waist at first, and then I don't know how you start here and then end up here. Like he started here, ended up here, and Draymond just seen him end up here and said, "No, before you do him like that, I'm gonna do you like that." You don't even got enough respect to do my boy like that. I don't blame him. First thing I posted, tweeted, put it on IG everywhere. Choke his ass out, Draymond. Rudy Gobert you don't deserve to put your hand around nobody, boy. Choke his ass out. Choke his ass out, Draymond. Choke him clean out. Screw Rudy Gobert. I said Lobert. Rudy Gobert. Choke him out. All I'm saying in all seriousness, stop saying Draymond ain't tough. Stop saying he ain't built like that. Stop all the naysaying about whatever you saying about him. And he really is that. And you know the wild part, he gonna end up in the Hall of Fame. With all this dumb stuff he got going on, he will be a Hall of Famer. Why will he be a Hall of Famer? He's a 4-time NBA champion. And if they would have won the ring that Cleveland beat them when Bron beat them, if they would have won that ring, he would have got MVP. If they won that game 7, he would have got Finals MVP. He plays his role. He plays his role well. He's the motor behind that team. He will be a Hall of Famer. So, hey man, y'all either gonna have to put up or shut up. Y'all have to put up or shut up. All this in between. But if you notice something, the people that's saying he ain't tough ain't in the league. You ain't heard one people about anybody in the league saying Draymond ain't tough. He a fake tough guy. He ain't this, he ain't that. They know. They know not to say nothing. They know not to say nothing. They know not to even do nothing. Like people like Steven Adams. Everybody look at Steven Adams and say, man, he look like he can beat somebody up pretty well. You ain't never heard about him running up on Draymond. Draymond kicked him in the nuts a few times. And Steven Adams even tried to run up on Shannon Sharp. He tried to run up on Shannon Sharp, a jacked up old 50-some-year-old man who looked like he still can bench 700 pounds and will papaya you. Steve Adams wanted to run up on him, but the man that kicked him in the nuts twice, he didn't run up on him. Draymond is what he say he is, guys. Y'all leave him alone. 5-game suspension was too much. He was protecting his teammate. 1-game suspension, I really don't think he should have been suspended at all. But I can see 1 or 2 games. But 5, it's crazy. Plus the $25,000 fine and 22, how much it was. That's crazy. It's a bit excessive, but it's the NBA protecting their image. They got to protect their image. But when I tell you just off pure reaction of the video, I laughed for 39 to 45 minutes because it was super funny. It was ridiculously funny. But with it being funny, that boy is what he say he is, and he will whoop your ass. I think Draymond got them hands. I don't think nobody want to see him. He got long arms too. And like you don't see many dudes with like long arms that got like big biceps and triceps. Cause it's so much to extend when you benching, you know what I'm saying, and you curling, it's a long way. You don't see many of them. But he one of them dudes with long arms with like nice sized biceps and triceps. I think he'll put that work on you. Serious note, and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here on this serious note. I did not mean to stay that long on the Thanksgiving topic. I did not mean to stay that long, but that it was hard talking about that topic. I almost broke down a few times. So it took me. I had to keep gathering myself, and then and gathering myself, I would kind of forget where I was at. But all right. In all seriousness, P Diddy, you a wild boy, man. Wild boy. I ain't never met P Diddy a day in my life. I did meet T.I. one time. I ain't shaking hand, but I met him. We were getting out. He was getting off the elevator. We were getting on. This when Smash did 106 in Park. I think T.I. was with his family. Tiny was with him. And I think the girl group, his daughter girl group, whatever that girl group was They were premiering, ASAP Rocky premiered this day on 106 in Park, and we did Wild Out Wednesday. It was a Wednesday. Never forget it. So I met him on there. I ain't never met P. Diddy a day in my life though. But I would love to say you're a wild boy. Too many allegations against you. Like, bro, my mama used to say an old saying, but like I know my mama wasn't the only person who used to say a saying like this. She couldn't have been the only person. Uh, Everybody ain't lying on you, bro. Everybody can't be lying on you, bro. All these security guards, Keefy D, all these Crips, all these people who say they all be having these butt parties, whatever, man. Look, bro. Everybody can't be lying, bro. Cassie, look, all these people, bro. It's too many. It's too many allegations, bro. Like Trey Songz, bro. Everybody can't be lying on you, bro. Somebody telling the truth. But it blow my mind when in the seriousness of this though. It blows my mind when I think about it. Like rich, powerful men just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Donald Trump. What's the writer that married his stepdaughter? Diddy. Harvey Weinstein. Epstein. Like these rich, powerful people just do what the fuck they want to do, man. And I'm sure it's a ton more people I could name. But when I think about all the allegations against these people, there's money. I heard, man, I don't want to reference another podcast, but I heard another podcast. I won't say what podcast, but if you watch this podcast, the other podcast, you know who I'm talking about. He asked his female co-host, aren't women attracted to money and power? They were speaking on the Diddy issue. And that hit me like a bag of bricks, man. Now I've been blessed to meet women. It's wild. Like dope women too. They seem cool. Like very cool women that really don't be concerned about money long as they know like you can take care of yourself and like if you decide to get in a relationship with them, like they know that they'll be fine. I've been blessed to meet women like that in my life. I got like friend girls that went on to get married. Like I don't want to say they boyfriends like super rich. Probably make a nice 80 to 150 a year. You know, that's a nice salary if that's what they making. But they ain't super rich. But if you make $80,000 or 150, especially $150,000, you pretty good off compared to the rest of the society. But yeah. So it ain't like they want Benzes and Chanel bags and blah 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 blah. No, they just want a nice, comfortable life. And if them bags happen to come with that life, that's cool. If they got a Benz in that life, that's cool. But that ain't what they like goal was. That ain't their goal. Even when I was with them in the club, that wasn't their goal. You know what I'm saying? And these pretty women, all these women that I'm thinking about that went on to get married like this, all of them pretty. Still to this day, pretty. Pretty as fuck. Beautiful actually. But for the most part, I think most women are attracted to money and power. I had a man. Ooh, how can I phrase it? Because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. Ooh, somebody I used to play with at a church told me the women at the church want the man. He was referring to the man as the preacher. They want the man, but if they can't get the man, they want the man, the second best option, which is the man next to the man. Like, fuck me up. When I tell you that fucked me up, because I was like, that's so true. And especially, I was looking at the situation like, oh, fuck, that's true. They can't get to him, so they like they wearing you out. You busting all of them up. Like, it's a wild game out here, bro. It's a real wild game because you don't know what to expect with people. You don't know if they want you for your money, they want you for your power, or they just want you for because the person you are. I don't have money and power, so I ain't never even dealt with that. But I could only imagine being somebody who got like money and power. I got respect. It's the biggest thing that I like. I like respect. But it's weird, man. I just don't get it like that. People with that much money just do what they want to do, and then they can get sued, even though it ain't a criminal case. They get sued and can settle in 24 hours. Do you know how wild that is? That like in 24 hours just went bye-bye. And nobody in the industry is saying anything. Nobody of importance in the industry. Nobody that's of very high stature in the industry is saying anything. It's weird, bro. It's weird. I watched a video on Twitter of these people. This dude who I guess he used to be in the Glizzy gang from whatever the pause. Man, fuck pause. I hate word pause, so no pause. Glizzy, and he in the Glizzy gang out of DC with Shy Glizzy. I think his name Ant Glizzy or something like that. Skinny dude. He got a YouTube channel. It's pretty popular, I think. But his name Ant Glizzy. But the video was shared on I think that's his name. That may not be his name. If that's ain't your name, brother, my bad. And Ant Glizzy, I'm sorry for blowing up your spot. But he was talking about an incident with Diddy and Cassie where this man said Diddy bust in the studio and like hung Wale over a balcony because he was doing and recording a song with the girl. Like, yo, this is crazy. Bro, you got, at this time, Puff probably wasn't a billionaire, but he was very close to a billionaire. Like, bro, you are a multi-millionaire on the road to $1 billion, and you mad that your girl in here recording a song? Like, you can't control these women, bro. Hey, men, look, man. You can't control these women, bro. You can't control these women. And a lot of times, if you got her like you think you got her, trust. Whatever she doing, it'll come to the light. If you a player, I ain't no player. But I know some stuff about players, so I know what to look out for. But like it'll come in the light. If she doing something in the dark, bro, it will come eventually. Eventually, it may take 10 years for it to come to the light, but it'll come. And you may have been the wasted 10 years of your life, but bro, you can't control these women, man. If she, like, come on, man, let that woman, especially if music is her job, let her go do her job. But then it's twofold. Cause it's like, well, she stopped making music. Why you stop making music? Cause Diddy probably start financing her life. I don't know. I don't know the situation. I'm just speaking from the outside in. But it looked like Diddy financing her life, taking care of everything. She don't have to do nothing. You know, that's the trade-off. Unfortunately, that's the trade-off about that situation. So it's a weird situation. I never understand it, man. And it's sad because you hear so much about this in the entertainment industry. Like the rumor about Will Smith. Like, man. But it's just hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe that about like a Will Smith. I'm sure at the time, Will Smith been Will Smith since he, like, let's have, Will Smith has been Will Smith since Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Probably before then. He been him. That man has been him. A hit, a TV star, a rap superstar. Not a rap star, a rap superstar. With no explicit lyrics, a rap superstar, a movie star, box office star. He's always been these things. It ain't no it wasn't like they were guessing what he was gonna be. So even with these rumors, because they try to say, well, you getting into the Illuminati or the Baphomet or blah blah blah, you gotta get fucked in the ass. And I literally have had homies say that to me. I'd be like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, or like secret organizations like Masons, the Freemasons. Like, yeah, man, you find out you gotta get fucked in the ass. Bro, I'm a Freemason. I never been fucked in the ass, bro. Never. I ain't in my secret organization, that I ain't never seen it. In my lodge, we don't practice that shit in my lodge. No slight on anybody who partakes in those activities and is of that community. No slight to y'all. But I'm just saying, in my lodge, we don't partake in nothing like that. Now, did we do something that I felt was like, damn, why we doing this? Yes, absolutely. I'm down in my drawers, getting my ass whooped. I'm in my fucking underwear getting my ass whooped. Did I feel like that was a little out the way? But that's the biggest thing. That was the most awkward thing that I did my whole time. And I've been amazing now for 10 years. 10 years, bro. Probably longer than that, 12 years now. So, like, when people be saying that secret organizations, Freemasonry, the Baphomet, the Illuminati, the blah, 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 you gotta sacrifice. You gotta get fucked in the ass. You gotta suck some other man's penis. Bro, who you know in there, first off, that gave you firsthand advice about any of this stuff? So when people try to put that on Will Smith's jacket, my point is he been him. So at the time that this happened, because they said it with Dwayne Martin, Will Smith was double the star that Dwayne Martin was. So in my mind, even if this stuff is true, even if everything, let's say all the speculation that if you to join the Illuminati, to join the Baphomet, all these places, you have to perform some type of homosexual activity. Say that is true. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Wouldn't Will Smith be doing that to Dwayne Martin? Cause he the bigger star? It don't make sense. So why this rumor don't make sense? If this had to be for pure enjoyment, if it happened. Back Diddy and Cassie. Like, he just wanna control this woman. He just wanna control her. And men, we can't control women. And it's a bunch of wild stuff going on in the world, in the universe. I was at a gig Saturday. It was something that fucked me up at the gig. Like, why would we try to control this situation like that? That's the only thing I could think in my head. Why would you control? It's just a lot of wild stuff. The universe in a wild place right now. I don't even want to say the universe. I know people be pissed off. I got a hat on that say God is everywhere. People gonna be like, man, you got the God everywhere. And you talking about the universe? Hey, man, duality. Two things can be true. The universe is a real thing. It is really a cosmos out here. It's a bunch of interstellar stuff going on, between all these places and stuff line up. So it's really stuff that happened that got all this going on. So it's real. That's real. And God can still be everywhere and control everything at the same time and put stuff into motion. He put all this into motion before I was even born, before my mom and daddy thought about me, before your mom and daddy thought about you, before anybody thought about us. He had already put all this into motion. He put the universe into motion. He said this was going to do this was going to do this, these planets going to line up like this star going to line up, he said all this was going to happen. And it was gonna blow my little mind. And just like it blow y'all mind, for y'all to be out here like, what's going on? What I will say about this situation, I believe a lot of the wild stuff that is going on in Hollywood, in the entertainment industry is not attributed to the Illuminati. It's not attributed to the Baphomet. It's attributed to something though, and that stuff is really happening. I won't never deny that none of that stuff is happening. I don't have no firsthand proof about if any of that stuff is happening. It's Diddy putting Wale over a balcony or some rapper. Could have been some rapper. Diddy probably did have somebody put over the balcony. Uh, Diddy and J. Cole fighting. Suge. All these people are. Is it real gay? Is it real people in high positions having men perform homosexual activities with each other, or women performing homosexual activities with each other, or having people do orgy sex and all this stuff just to get to a higher place? Uh, I think all that happened. Did Epstein really have pictures and videos on all these prominent people? I believe that stuff happening. Do I think it got anything to do with the Illuminati or anything like that? No, I think it's just Hollywood and the entertainment industry, period. I want to equate that to, how can I put this? I know dudes who got studios in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, who try to leverage recording sessions with women to get pussy. I got homies who have used the fact that they were producing a song for a girl to get pussy. I got homies who probably doing like undercover down low shit in just in our little industry in Hattiesburg, our small piece of the grand industry. Like, I think that stuff happening. I can believe that it's happening just off the fact that it's here, but I just don't attribute it to what everybody else attributed it to, which is the Baphomet, the Illuminati, the Skull and Bones, the Freemasonry, the blah blah blah, the blah blah blah. I don't attribute it to none of that. I just attribute it to powerful people getting a kick out of seeing people do nasty shit. That's what I attribute it to. Who is it? Toy? I think it's in Toy Story. I forget which one it is. It may have been two. It's either two or one. It's early on. It's two or one. And the badass kid next door, or whatever they were. I'm not. He had black hair. He used to wear the black vest with the white shirt. I forgot his name, but he tortured all his toys. Put them under magnifying glasses with the sun beaming down on them, burning them and stuff, popping their heads off and all this stuff. He did that because he could. And he endured some type of trauma in his life. He endured some type of trauma in his life, so he inflicted it on his toys. I think that's the same thing with these people in high places inflicting everything that's going on in the entertainment industry. Will it ever change? I don't think it will ever change, bro. I don't think this will ever change. This will happen till the end of time, guys. Till the end of time, it will be bad people in high places making good people do very bad things. Are you still a good person after you do these very bad things? Yes, but you are a traumatized good person. And then, if you had any ounce of horribleness in you, you're probably going to transfer that on to somebody else and have them do the same shit you did. It's ever in the cycle. It's like hazing. I'm drawing parallels, man. Y'all just bear with me. It's like hazing. If you ever been hazed, everybody who start out getting hazed said, man, I wouldn't do this to nobody. I wouldn't do this to nobody. I got hazed and I said I would never do this to nobody. Would never do this to nobody. And guess what? I'll be damned. I'm just saying, bro. Like, it's once it happened to you, you say you're gonna do it. I mean, you may say you're not gonna do it, but you end up doing it. You end up doing it, man. So it's probably a higher person in Sony Records Allegedly, please. So I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get my music scratched or whatever. But it's probably how a person who was abused as a child, taken advantage of, probably from a great home, rich home, or somebody who high up in the Hollywood industry or like in the movie industry or like whatever in the venture capital, whatever, man. Nice home, grinded his way up, come from a nice background, nice family, but was getting molested, getting taken advantage of, getting talked too harsh, messed them up, and they just passing trauma on. Cycle will continue forever. Cycle will continue forever till the end of time. Until even when God cracked the sky, or Jesus cracked the sky and come back down and take whatever he gonna take with him, even then it ain't gonna end, right? It ain't gonna end till God end this earth. When he end this earth all together, that's when that'll end. And he start over with whatever he gonna start over with. Hopefully he get it right that time. Cause you know God done started over a few times and we ain't got it right yet. Hopefully when he do that, he'll get it right. He'll get it right. Cause when he flooded this joint, y'all know he started over, right? Started over. But yeah, man. It's a bad cycle out here, man. It's a horrible cycle. Horrible, horrible, horrible cycle. That I don't know if it'll ever end. I don't know if we can ever fix it. That's the that's the bad part. I don't know if we can ever fix it. So it'll always be women like Cassie running into fucked up situations and shit like a P. Diddy. If whatever he did to her was true, it'll always be people like in a Will Smith situation, or it'll be people like a Megan Thee Stallion situation and Party. Party feel, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in these people's life. I just know what's reported. And it's reported that like she put him out there and said he was getting his dick sucked in her bed or blah blah blah. But he come out and say you was still texting all these dudes that you was blah blah blah, you still doing this. It's like, man, it's gonna always be in it. It's gonna always be. Always, man. I don't know how we in that. I don't know how we in that. Mm. Before I end the podcast, new music came out. Andre 3000, New Blue Sun. I won't critique it. I can't critique it because it's actually good. I just like drums, so I can't listen to nothing if it ain't got no drums in it. I need to hear some type of drum, some type of snare, some type of kick drum. I prefer drums. Now, somebody put drums to it, it'll probably blow my mind out, and I love it. It'll keep me woke then. But that happened. That came out. Jameson Ross came out with a new song called Still Alive. I think it's great. I think it was recorded around the time that he did the JMO CD. He did all the sessions for JMO. It sounds like it because I can still hear Jay on bass. I can still hear Jay singing. And Irv playing and Rick playing. So I think that's when it was, but it's called Still Alive. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful writing, beautiful melodic ideas, beautiful harmonic choices, just beautiful. Beautiful drum sounds, beautiful bass sounds, just everything about the record is beautiful. Jeezy CD was amazing. These last 2-3 weeks have been amazing. Who else? Kodak released a nice CD. I ain't listened to all of it, but what I listened to was nice. Uh, Collie Grove, Lil Wayne and Titty Boy, Two Chains. That's what y'all know him as. I know him by Titty Boy. But they released some fire. I'm talking about straight heat. Drake released Scare Hours 3. It's classic Drake. It is Drake. It's either you like Drake or you don't like Drake. So with that one, yeah, man. So go check out them records, man. Especially that Jameson Ross that's still alive. Check that out in that Collie Grove too. check that Collard Grove 2 out, man. Narrated by 50 Cent. It's just killing. It's killing. Beat choice is amazing. Flow's amazing. The mix is mixed very well. Only thing, Wayne voice just a little thin, but I think that's just the way he projecting whatever. That pressure song is fire. Man, they got Manny Fresh on some production on there, so that's fire too. Uh, I feel like I'm leaving a record out that I wanted to talk about, but I can't even think of it. Let me look real quick. Let me look real quick. Mm, that's it. No, that's it. That's it. A movie that y'all need to go see. I think y'all should go see this. It's a killer movie. It's a killer movie. The Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I I don't know 100% if how factual this is, but I think it's basically like a prequel. You can say because it set up Snow, show how Snow became Snow. Uh, I think that's his name. I think that's the dude who was the dude about I don't know. I mean, that's how I felt. But when I tell you it's amazing, they got the song "The Hanging Tree." The song "The Hanging Tree." It popped back up. Great movie, man. Great. Just it's great. It's great. It's worth to see. I don't know none of the actors' name, but the girl who played the I guess you can say protagonist, the hero. But is she really a hero? She's amazing. She killed that role. She killed that role. The dude who played Snow killed his role too. He really had me thinking that like Snow was a good guy, but he was not. He was not. Turns out he was not. Oh, oh, my girl Viola Davis. She's up. She's Denzel and Will and Leonardo DiCaprio level actors. She's up there acting wise. She's up there acting wise. She's up there acting wise. Listen to me. She can act with the best of them, bro. Amazing, bro. And she just like know how to. It's like everything about her acting is amazing. She know how to like take on like facial expressions and like how to contort her face, her voice, all this stuff. She's amazing, man. The dude who with the mustache, man, he's in this movie, man. Bro, it's amazing from start to finish. Had my attention from start to finish, and I had a long day the day I went in. That I went and watched it. I had a long day. I think I went right after teaching the lesson, so I was like, "Oh man, I'm probably gonna go to sleep." Didn't go to sleep one bit. Didn't doze off one time. It's amazing, man. I actually would buy this movie on Vudu when it come on Vudu. I want if they'll add it to the rest of them and I can watch all of them in order, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. But it's been another episode of Scatterbrian the Ray Bradford podcast. Of course, I'm Ray Bradford. Appreciate y'all for listening to my testimony. If you stayed this far, appreciate you for listening to my testimony. Man, eat all the food. Eat real banana pudding with bananas. Uh, what else can I tell you, man? Be with your family. Love on them, man. Love on them because there's people out here like me who missing, who is a piece of my heart missing. Missing. Be with your family. Love on them, man. Even if y'all at odds right now, go love on them. Patch that shit up. Shit'll change, man. 10 years down the road, shit'll change. So patch that shit up. Go be with your family, man. Call your daddy. Call your mama. Call your auntie, your uncle, your whoever you need to call, your cousin, your brother, your sister, and patch that shit up. Telling you love them. Peace out. Y'all be safe.